Hey fam, it's Simply Stacey Ann here. Good morning. Listen, today is Sunday, of course, and um, me and my sidekick, of course, that's Jax. We decided to take this walk and decided to bring you along with us. Normally, typically, our Sunday mornings, my husband and I, after we do our um, after we do our morning service, we come back and then we split, right? We do our little split, and what that means for us is he gets to do whatever he wants to do today on Sundays, and I do what I want. We just go do separate things. It's just to give each other time to breathe a little bit. We are always with each other all the time. I mean, of course, he goes to work, and I do what I do, and then we come back home, and then it's dinner time, and maybe get an hour TV in, and else off to bed. But we're always doing something. Saturdays we were all together, and we're just always doing something, right? So Sundays are our days that we actually just do a separation. And he, as much as he hates to admit it, my loving husband is a shopaholic. So he gets to go to the stores, and he thinks he's slick, because this is the rule of most women. We buy our stuff and hide it in the closet, and then oh, baby, it's been in the closet forever. That kind of thing. He thinks he's doing something, but nope, 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 he's not. And I know when he goes and shops. Good morning. I know when he goes and shops and what have you, and it's okay. I don't really care, but I think it just makes him feel good. He can go to the store and do all the shopping he wants, and I'm not there to say, baby, do you really need that? So, that's what we do on Sunday. And why do we do that? Because that's also a part of the health. We're giving each other time to woosah and breathe. Hey, Jack, stop for a moment. Let's let them take a look at this beautiful sight we've got. Look at that. This is our morning walk, and we have that beautiful lake, and it goes really wide. So we're going to walk all the way around this lake, which we've done so many times. Yeah. I'm so excited. I love talking to you guys and sharing things with you guys. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Jackson loves it. Sometimes I get 2 walks out of him. Sometimes I can't. But it's okay. I'll get that 1 walk. I have 1,000,001 things to do today. But we're going to definitely start out on this walk. And, this journey, that I talk about so much, it's all about health. And this is why, I do the things that I do, after, my husband, he's already gone, and he'll be out for hours. Usually Sundays normally after, the worship time and all of that, I'm usually in the kitchen because I do those prep for the week. I make a few different meals and things like that for the weeks, especially for my husband, for the days that he has to be in the office. And then, he loves his hot cinnamon muffins every single morning. So, of course, I make sure that I make those muffins every Sunday so that he can have one of his muffins in the morning. So, I'm always in the kitchen, cleaning fruits and vegetables, which I'll be sharing something on that later on as well. So, yeah, stay tuned on that. But that's what I do. And then after I'm done with all that, I jump on the couch and I try to catch up on some of my series that I'm watching, and I enjoy my day. That's what I do. I enjoy my day. Isn't that what it's about? Really, you've got to take some time for yourself. It's so, 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 so important. Look at this. I love seeing this. Wait, Jax, we're going to stop for a minute and let them see. Look at that. The children are out. People are walking, enjoying the ducks. and all of that. Isn't that just great? Because that's what I do. That's what I enjoy. Um, I do. I don't think we're supposed to feed the ducks and everything. I wish we could, because I'd be out here with old bread all the time. Yeah, I love it. Good morning. Look at that. That's relaxation, right? I love it. Absolutely love it. She has the best seat in the house. And we're just surrounded by all the trees. You know, one thing about Georgia, you know, I'm not happy about it, but you know, Georgia is what caught me was the scenery, all the leaves that change in the fall, which we're coming up on very soon, and the greens and the golds and the ambers and the reds and the, you know, everything, all the colors that come about in the fall. And that's what captivated me for Georgia. And unfortunately, you know, they are cutting down so many trees to build homes and things like that. And I'm kind of not a fan of that. You know, I mean, I understand people have to have some place to live. I'm not too sure if that's the reason why they're doing all of that, of course, but that's politics, and we do not discuss politics here. I do try to make sure that when we take our walks, we're in areas that have, you know, really nice areas with nice sceneries and things like that, and fresh nature walks. And I love it. I do. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy. And being happy is what, guys? It's health. It's what it is. It's health. It's all about the health. Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Good morning, everyone. Come on, baby. Come on. You're okay. Yeah. And you know, I'm a very friendly person, so I speak to everyone, you know. Sometimes you pass by people and they don't really want to talk, but it's okay, because I'm going to speak anyway, because that's how I was brought up. You know, like some of the island people that are brought up. See? I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try turn that camera over there. You see over there? They're doing pickleball over there. You know, so we have pickleball, we have the tennis courts, we have the baseball courts, and the aquatic center. I don't think we're going to go over there today. I don't believe so. I am, however, going to go back. We'll get to look at the aquatic section before they close down for the season. The children have gone back to school, and good morning. Look at her. She's doing her walk.
Good morning.
That's right. Yeah, the kids have gone back to school, so I might be able to get to the pool now during the weekday. So I'm going to try that, and of course I'll share and bring you along so you can see it. It's a beautiful little section over there. So we'll go over there. Look at that. Look at that beautiful tree, and it's little sitting areas. I love it. You see that? Oh boy, I tell you what. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, the fresh air. Last night I woke up, I think about 12:30, and I couldn't breathe. It was so stuffy in my room, and I usually have my air purifier, and then I have the other thing that blows the cold mist in my room to keep it moist. And then it, you know, but I was so tired last night, and I had such a bad headache. I just got to bed without, you know, getting all of that on. No. Good morning. Up. You're okay. I promise. You're okay. Stop, Jax. You can't play with everybody you see. This dog, I promise you, when he sees another dog, he's ready to play. And because he's so big, you know, he looks intimidating, but he is a big baby. He just likes to play, but they don't understand, so I just kind of keep him at bay, you know. But yeah, so as I was saying, I got up and I couldn't sleep. So, of course, I just meditate and I think about some of the little things that I might want to talk to you guys about during the week and what have you. Maybe some recipes. Good morning. I love it. Yeah, and some recipes and everything, that I might want to share with you, what have you. So that's what I did. I was up and I was about, and sometimes I'll read, a few scriptures or something like that. It all depends, but I did have a really bad headache last night, so I wasn't able to do anything but just sit and kind of get myself together for my busy day today. But yeah, so my journey is to remain healthy, to get healthy, remain healthy, and to be around. I'm going to turn this camera again in a minute so you could see how beautiful this is. I'm telling you, I love seeing people exercise. It just makes me so excited. I want you to see this because this right here is gorgeous. And I'm sure you've all seen ducks. I am positive you've all seen ducks. No, Jackson. He sees another friend he might want to play with and we can't. Good morning. All right, watch this. Come here. Jackson even likes to look at look at that. Just the nice little duckies. Look at that. Look at that. What is that that relaxes me? I have no idea. Guys, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't like bugs. You guys know, you see I'm sweating like Banji over here. I do not like bugs. So why I like coming walking, I have no idea. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the walks. I enjoy the air. I'm going to even enjoy it more when the fall gets in because it's more crisp and clean and all of that. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, we're more than, I think, halfway to our walk, and you can see the pavilions and all of that over here, and all the space that we have out here, the barbecue pits and things like that out here. And this lake, I told you we were going to walk all the way around this lake, and that's what we're doing right now. And we're almost pretty much there. We're almost there. I do try to come out here a little sooner before the sun comes out because it just makes the walk a little bit more warm. I'm okay with it because I will walk a little faster if I didn't have Jax, but I do try to make sure that he's okay in the heat, because dogs also have problems with the heat as well, just like we do. So I try to get out here early in the morning so that we don't have to deal with the heat being so low already, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm enjoying my walk with you. I am. Just look at that. I just love it. Yeah. So the rest of the day, so I've already started some of my prep work, like my fruits and vegetables, and I think I mentioned that before. Later on, I'll upload a little something. I'm making my juice, but it's a juice that you already know about, my green juice. I call it, that's my green machine. It really is. It really helps me to get through my day. It gives me the energy that I need, and all the other things that it does. Good morning.
Morning.
I just love it. I love watching people exercise. It's just amazing. I wish I could run. I can't. I can't. I don't think these knees will let me run. But it's okay. Look how beautiful the trees are over there. Look at that. Ah, good old nature for you. I love it. You see that? I'm just breathing and it feels good. Feels so good. Jax, you're okay? Jax, say hi. He's about tired. I'm gonna get him in the shade. I think about a quarter, I think we have maybe a quarter of a mile left. And a lot of it is in the shade. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So we'll get to cool down a little bit. Good morning.
Morning.
We'll get to cool down a little bit, you know, and won't be so hot inside these trees. Whew. Yeah, but this is the start of my morning. You know, after I've gotten everything out of the way, this right here, I'm telling you what, you know, it gives me time. I don't, look, he's excited because he knows he's about to go into the shade. He's pulling me. Okay, we're good. There we go. You know what, when I walk, I don't normally record. I think I've done maybe 1 or 2 walks with you, but normally when I do my walks, I like to do my walks and I meditate and I talk to God and, you know, let him know some things that's going on in my brain, whether it makes sense or it doesn't matter. Because we're able to talk to him about anything we want to, and no judgment. So, but usually when I do my walks, that's what I do. I don't always bring Jax either. I do it alone and I can, you know, just think and meditate. Some Saturdays, my husband and I will walk, and that's health time because we're doing it together as well as the fact that we're getting in that exercise. And it's all health. Guys, I'm telling you, health extends so deep and so wide. It really does. When you really think about it, it's not just, you okay? All right, good morning. It's not just about the exercise, the dieting, which, you know, I've told you before about how I feel about the dieting thing. And if you don't remember, then you can go back and look at one of my other channels, uploads, and you will see what I mean. But it's not just about that. It's about other things that come into play with our lives, you know. It's our mental state, our emotional state, our spiritual state, our physical state, our financial state, you know, everything, all of that. If you are monitoring it, and really think about it, you can really see what I mean by that. Because when you're healthy in every aspect, healthy, I'm not saying be wealthy. Well, my logo, one of my slogans is health is wealth, and it is, but that's not the sense I'm talking about now. What I'm saying is, you know, financially, we may not all have money like that to do the things that we want to do, to say that we've got money and we can do all the travel and shopping and all of that. We all can't do that. But when you make sure that you're making the right choices in your purchases and your spending and your, you know, things like that, that's when it becomes healthy, because now you haven't overextended yourself where you got to be stressed out. That's what I mean by that. So, and then of course, your spiritual walk, you know, when you have your worship time, that's health. When you have that moment where you can just think and breathe and just do walks like I'm doing, or maybe you might want to do bicycling, or whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that makes you happy, that's health. You see where I'm going with this? It's all health. It's all about health, right? Yeah. Good morning. It's all about, it's something, you know, and it took me a long time to get to this point, guys. It really did. Okay, I thought it was going to be in a little bit more shade than I am, but it's okay. I'm coming up on some now. Whew, that feels good. Um, it did take me a very long time to get to understanding what health is. And I really did. I took my time and, I really thought about it for me. I wasn't thinking about it for everybody else. And I'm going to be really honest with that. I was thinking about the health for me. And I think the last time I ended up in the hospital, the ER, when I left my job to go for just a quick test and only to find out some other things were going on and I had to go immediately to the emergency room. I think that's when it really all hit me. Not that I wasn't always aware, but sometimes life's journey keeps us lifing, keeps us busy. We're all over the place. We're doing this, that, and the other. And unfortunately, we are the last on the totem pole to take care of, right? So, yeah, that was a wake-up call. It was a call that I understand that I need to do better. And we all need to do better in whatever aspect it is. I mean, we're not strong in every area. So wherever it is that you need to pick up your strengths and do better at it, listen, make it happen. Make sure you take care of you. Make sure you do the right things by yourself and others, because it's important. Because that's also part of the journey. Being kind. Yep. Look at that. Being kind. Yep. That's a part of health. It all clicks together. It all comes back in a full circle when you really look at all of it, when you dissect it and you realize, I think I've said to you guys once before, it takes a lot more to frown than it does to smile. And there's so many people out there that they need someone to smile. They're trying to figure out how to smile themselves. There's a bug. You know how much I hate bugs. They are trying to figure it out, and they just want to smile, maybe just a reason to smile, The holidays are coming up. OMG, I cannot believe I just said that. But yes, before you know it, we will be saying happy holidays. Yeah, it is. It's on us. It's coming up on us. And there are so many people that are out there that absolutely hate the holidays. Or they get sad. And there's so many reasons. I mean, people lose their jobs during the holiday. They may have lost a loved one, such as myself, or loved ones. They may not have the money to gift, and they may not feel that they're worthy to be gifted. They have so many children, and they just don't have it to do what they would like to do for their children. So there are so many reasons why people may reject the holidays, or just wish it would hurry up and come and go, that kind of thing. Trust me, I've been there. I know what that's about. When I asked you guys to like, share, love, and subscribe on my channel, I think I said it once before, it had nothing to do with being monetized. Nothing at all. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to you guys. I come to you in so many different ways. Sometimes it's serious conversations like it is now. Sometimes I'm up here just being silly and goofy, whatever it takes, to reach people and to change the aspect of their day. That's why I'm here, so the monetizing was never the thing for me. I asked you to do this so that, because I can't go live on any of my channels yet because I have not reached the number value that they're looking for. And it's okay. I think the only one I can go live on is Facebook, I think. And I don't really do Facebook as much, but I want to grow. I want to grow. I want to grow because I want to be able to reach as many people as I can. Because you don't know how many people are sitting and they are excited about being able to chat and talk to people. Or, I have people that send me DMs and they, sometimes I might forget something, maybe in my recipe, or maybe they say, hey, can I use this instead of that? Just whatever, but, I'll get DMs and sometimes I'll get questions that are private. It's between them and myself. I don't know them, but some of them I know, but I don't know everyone that asks me questions. And of course, I'm not a counselor. That is not what I'm professing here, but I am a good listener. And I would think that of all the years I've been here, I've gained my crown of wisdom. I am still learning, of course, but yeah, I have. I've learned a lot, I've done a lot, and I think I have a lot more to do. But at the same time, I like listening because sometimes that's all it really takes, just to listen. That's all it takes. When I visit the senior assistant living spot, I love seniors, and anyone that knows me knows that I do, because I love stories. I love to hear stories, and they are full of them. So I call myself going to talk to them just to make them feel good about having someone talk to them, because there's a lot of seniors that are in their homes, and sadly to say, the families put them there and they don't really visit. They don't see them as often. They don't have often visitors. So for me to be able to go and visit, their light is so bright and they love it so much. And yeah, but the thing is, I call myself going to help them, and they end up helping me. The conversations are wonderful, but guess what? They're doing all the talking, and that's all they want. They just want to talk and someone to listen to them. So that, to me, now has turned any stress that I had throughout that day into a stress reliever, because now I've done something, I've accomplished something, I've made something feel awesome. And I feel awesome inside. Someone awesome, I'm sorry. And then I feel awesome inside because I've accomplished what I went to accomplish. Well, I got more out of what I went to accomplish. So at the end of the day, guys, health is whatever you see it to be. Whatever that makes you not want to smile, and you can turn it over and make it change and make it different. That's when you are healthy. That's when you can say, hey, I'm feeling better. That's what it's all about, and I love it. I enjoy making people smile. I enjoy it so much. Good job. We've just finished our walk and we just got in this car. He's gotten in the car. He's super happy because he knows he's going home now. He's going to lay around the rest of the day. But at the end of the day, I just wanted you guys to hear me go on and on again. I thank you all for listening. I hope I've helped someone. I hope you all have like the most amazing day ever. Any day you start at taking care of you is the beginning. It doesn't matter. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. I hope it's today. But whatever day it is, I hope that you get there. I hope that you understand how important you are. It's important. It really is, to understand just how important you are. You're important. You're special. And I'm grateful for you. I am. I'm super, super duper grateful for you. I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to say something nice or kind to someone. Just don't forget. Even if you have to say it to yourself. Say it to yourself. I love you. You know what? You're cute. You're fine. You're awesome. You know what, girl? You are so amazing. Yo, man, bro. That's it. That's what you do. It's important. Start with you first, and then you can move on and spread the love, right? All right, guys, I'm going to go. Again, I thank you so much. Get in the back, Jax. He wants to ride in the front seat so badly. Come here. Come. Bubba, no. Come. Come down. Come on. In. Come here. This way, baby. He wants to ride that front seat so bad. No front seat for you. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I am so sweaty. Look at this. This is ridiculous, but it's okay. That felt really good. Listen, you all have a great day. Don't forget what? Like, share, love, and subscribe. Let other people have the opportunity to hear what I say. You may not get everything that I'm saying. Everything may not be good for you or something you may not want it to hear, but someone else might. You never know. Okay? I will talk to you soon. I'm going to get in this car now before I bake. All right, you have a great day. Bye now.